other side. I'll never forget that first night we met on the balcony, talking for 6 hours nonstop about every single thing, our life stories, traumas, and unconventional philosophies. And just one night, we became absolute best friends, quite literally, as thick as thieves. We were only 13, so neither of us imagined our time together would be so limited. We only had one summer, yet still to this day, no one has ever seen me the way that you did. You saw my volatility, scars, demons, and snot bubbles, and still called me your soul-soothing seraphim. I wonder how many times you and I stayed up all night sharing our dreams. Every sleepover was so sacred and innocent. You were my walking, breathing sanctuary. 6 weeks after I moved away, my nightly message got no reply, and the next day your brother called me to let me know you transitioned to the other side. It's the deepest agony I ever felt, and I didn't tell a single soul. You were the only person I trusted enough to confide in, so I didn't know where to turn to or how to cope. Numbing with distraction and substances was effective but unsustainable, and after years of denial, suffering, and poisoning myself, it was time to seek the healing I had assumed was unattainable. I'll never forget the first time your spirit visited me from the other side. I was wildly grateful for your presence, but ashamed for my addictions and downward spiraling life. I told you with my full sincerity, I'll be stronger. I will do anything to make you proud. And you said, woman, you be doing the most. Relax for once. Let it all out. And for the next 6 hours, your presence gave me shelter in the hurricane ending of my teardrop. I asked you, how come life gave me the most beautiful refuge just to take it away? Why am I the one miserable, lonely, and confused on this planet of suffering, and you're the one that got to escape? What's the fucking point of loving so deeply if it only destines me for this grief and heartbreak? And in a tone more graceful than a falling leaf, you replied, my friend, just wait. So I cultivate patience. A little more with every day, and I've started to have these glimpses where my cynicism and nostalgia give way to this inner sense that all is well and as it should be. An inner knowing that everything must go, so if I simply allow it to, I can be free. You taught me how to love with a sense of urgency, why it's important to cherish what lives in front of me, and gave me an everlasting sanctuary titled, Change is Happening. And those words are now imprinted on my heart, no matter how solid this world may seem. Along with my angels, ancestors, and other guides, I thank you so much for the perspective you provide. And you say, of course, sweet Sarah.